Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. I placed an order on e.l.f. pretty recently and I picked up a bunch of things to do a full face for you guys. There's also some things in here that I have received in PR, but 95% of the products I purchased myself. There's just a couple items that I'm going to be using. This is the look that I came up with. I wanted to do something that I would actually wear, something that's a go-to look for me, just because when I'm trying out products like this, I want to make sure that I'm doing a look that I would actually wear and to really see how the products perform. So if you want to see my thoughts on this full face of e.l.f. cosmetics, what worked, what didn't, then just stay tuned. The first thing I'm going to do is fill in my brows. I picked up their Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in Neutral Brown, and it looks like this. It has a spoolie on one end, then a nice tiny little precise pencil on the other. So I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows. Next I have this hydrating face primer in clear. And the first ingredient is dimethicone, so I'm assuming this is going to have a lot of slip and slide to it. I don't typically use primers that feel like this. I go for more cream-like primers, but we'll see how this goes. For foundation, I end up picking up the Flawless Finish foundation in Sand, and I think I used this a really long time ago on my blog, but I think they reformulated it since. This has a SPF of 15 in it, and it comes with a pump, which is awesome. So we'll see how this color is. It might be a tad too dark. I'd say it has a medium coverage, light medium coverage at first. You can still see my redness right there, but we will try and build this up. I think the color is actually pretty good. And it's going on really nicely over that primer. So right now it has a really nice light medium coverage. Now I'm going to go and see if it's buildable. Still have a little bit of redness peeking through, so I'd say this can go to a medium coverage, definitely not full on my skin. For concealer, this really looked good to me. It's the HD Lifting Concealer in Light, and I'm excited to try this. I always like finding affordable concealers. If you've tried any of these products and you love them, let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. So I'm going to use this to prime my lids as well as just conceal parts of my face and highlight. And for this being light, it looks more like medium to me. It looks even darker than my foundation. Let me see if I have another concealer. Thought I had fair, if there was one, but nope. We just have light. It's pretty dark. Definitely looks like medium to me. This has a very luminous finish and probably about a medium coverage as well. Going to use a brush, a 242 from MAC. I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer and just get closer to my brows to clean those up. Since this is basically the color of my foundation, just going to see if it can cover up this redness. It's definitely doing a better job at covering. The coverage isn't bad, it's just definitely deceiving that this is light, because this is definitely medium, in my opinion. I did buy this antioxidant armored setting powder in Sheer Natural. It's part of their Beauty Shield line, and this looked really good. I think this had really good ratings too. Hold please. It'll take a while. Ta-da! I don't know why I find this funny. The cap, it says pour powder here. Why does that amuse me? That's so funny. I'll do what you say, cap. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. This is the e.l.f. sponge, which I really like. I already had this from before. Yeah, I like that. It's very, very smoothing. pore filling, which I look for in a powder. It's not only setting, it actually looks a lot like my Too Faced, but a little bit more matte. Doesn't have the same luminosity, but in terms of the pore filling, it looks very, very similar. I like that. Okay, that's my favorite thing so far. I'm just going to lightly set the rest of my face with my IT Cosmetics brush. Really like that powder. It's definitely more matte than I'm used to, but it smooths out the skin so beautifully. For contour, I picked up this contour palette, and this is the light version, I think. I opened this. I was reading reviews and I heard this runs very, very light. So this would actually be more suitable, I think, for those with very fair skin. And people were saying even with light skin tones that they could get away with the darker palette. This is what it looks like, definitely very fair. So I have my BH Cosmetics and it's my Ray Ray collection brushes. I'm just going to take that shade right there, which is a little bit more warm. And I'm going to attempt to bronze up my face. Definitely very light. It looks pretty though once blended. Very soft. The only thing I don't like about this is the kick up. Goes into those lighter shades. Now I'm just going to take that more cool tone shade and do a little bit of contouring. I like the big mirror in this. And then I'm just going to hit the very back portion. The contour is very pigmented. So I'm going to take some of that Beauty Shield powder. And we're going to clean up our nose contour and our cheeks. So I like to put a little bit down the center. Tip. And I grab my sponge. Go down the sides. And then we're going to clean this up. We're going to let my nose contour bake while we move on to blush. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Blush Gems, and I'm going to sweep a little bit of this on my cheeks. I know this is a highlighter. Just want a glowy cheek, minimal color. And then to highlight, this is something I already own, but if you don't know about this for highlighting, you're missing out. It's so good. It is marketed as a bronzer. It's called the Golden Bronzer, but if you have similar skin tone to me, even if you're more fair, you can use this as the most beautiful highlighter. So it has these 4 quadrants in there. I just kind of dip it in the middle and swirl, and watch this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. Oh, I love this. It's one of my favorite affordable highlights. And we're going to do the nose too. So I'm just gonna dust all that away. Since I'm so matte, I'm just gonna dust a little bit on my forehead. I picked up a ton of stuff for the eyes. The thing I'm most excited for is this Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. I've heard so much about this. I believe this is the second one that they came out with. How gorgeous is this palette? So I'm going to create just a basic look using this, and then I also have some pops of glitter that I really wanted to try. A couple of these shades look quite similar to me. I'm going to start off with this shade right here in the crease. Nice pigmentation there. Now I see why everyone likes this. That was one dip with my brush. Easily blendable, super pigmented. I am impressed. Maybe this is my favorite thing so far. Next, I'm taking this shade right here. This is just a Zoeva 227 Soft Definer, and I'm actually going to mix it in with a little bit of that shade right there. This is good. The more I use it, it's just so even. It's very impressive. And going back with my NYX brush, just going to blend out all those harsh edges. And I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette just to deepen up that outer corner. And that deepens things up. And just blending out those harsh edges again. This kind of looks amazing to me. I think it looks so good. I could go back to the footage and be like, what are you talking about? But it looks really good. As much as I want to just clean it up and keep the lid kind of this color, I'm going to try and use the glitter I have. And hopefully that doesn't screw up the eyeshadows because it looks so good to me. I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer we've been using on my 242 from MAC. And I'm going to attempt to do a half cut crease. I'm just going to take that lightest cream shade in the palette, and this is a number 8 brush from the BH Cosmetics, and it's my Ray Ray collection. Just going to set that concealer in place. Don't worry if this looks a little bit crazy right now, we're going to do blending after. So far so good. I have these 2 glitters that I picked up, and they're called the Pop of Glitter Makeup Transforming Gel. So I have Gilded Bronze and Golden Glitz. I'm gonna go with Golden Glitz because you should see this up close. It looks so pretty. I'm not sure how the consistency of this is going to be and if this is going to transfer. This could be a make it or break it moment. So I'm just gonna take that 242 and a little bit of this product. It's a little bit liquidy and I'm scared. Has a little bit of a stickiness to it. That's all I'm gonna put on. And we'll see how this dries, if there's any transfer. This is definitely not a product I feel like you need a lot of. It just adds that beautiful reflect. Consistency is extremely easy to work with. I'm applying that in no time at all. The other lid already feels like it has set. So it's fairly quick set. And that looks really pretty. Okay. I overreacted because I thought I was dropping this and I just squeezed it all over myself. Good thing I'm wearing my makeup pants, but that went all over me. You know what? Let's see how this builds. I have extra product. So I'm just going to take that 227 we've been working with and the combination of the 2 shades that I did on the outer corner. We're just going to work on the blend right there. I'm going to take a more precise brush and the black, and I'm just going to go really close to the outer corner and lash line. I want that to be the most deep. There's a little tiny bit of fallout, not too bad. I'm just going to take our transition color and that NYX brush, and I'm just going to ever so slightly blend out that crease. Felt like I was just looking a little bit harsh right here. I'm actually blown away by those eye products. They look really good. I'm just going to curl my lashes, and then I have this e.l.f. Active Sweat Resistant Mascara and Brow Duo. So I'm going to use the mascara. We're also going to be using false lashes, and I'm going to set my brows as well. And that glitter hasn't transferred at all. So mascara. And then I'm going to use this to set. It's nice and thin. Ooh, I like this. Really grabs the hairs nicely. For my false lashes, I wanted to do something fun in this video. So I picked up the Flirtatious Luxe Lash Kit, which looks beautiful on its own, These really caught my eye. But I wanted to customize them with some individual lashes. These are what the lashes look like. Just going to see how they fit on my eye and then kind of see if I need to cut off any. And then we're going to customize some lashes. Those went on very easily, and on its own, it's such a beautiful lash. To the point where I don't even know if I want to do the individuals right now. I love these on their own. I love these lashes so much, I'm not going to do the individuals. I'm going to do that in another video for you guys because these have the most beautiful shape to them. I can't remember offhand how much these cost, but I need to stock up. These are so pretty. So I'm going to take that shade right there, mix it with a little bit of that like we were doing just to deepen it. And we're going to put this on our lash line. And then I'm going to take some of the black on just a flat brush like this. This is a precision lip brush actually, but if you have like a flat definer, that will work. This is what I have on hand. I'll just get really close to the lash line just to deepen it up. Finishing off the lower lashes, I'm just going to take this mascara. I have this glitter liner in Pink Opal, and I actually got this in PR, but I wanted to try one of these glitter liners just on the inner corner. See how I like that. Just a little, nothing too much. For my lips, I purchased all the rest of these lip plumping glosses, and these are my favorite. I got a backup of Champagne Glam, which you guys know is one of my favorite lip glosses ever, which looks like this. I think I'm going to use this even though I bought other ones just because it is my favorite, and if you guys haven't seen this, you need to. It is so nice. It's the perfect gloss. So this does have that tingling, plumping feeling to it. How pretty is that? And this looks really good on top of any kind of lipstick. I'm just doing it simply the gloss. I've tried the other shades too, but this shade is just my favorite and I keep going back to it. Now to set my face, I'm just going to use this post-workout cool down mist, which isn't technically for setting. It nourishes your skin with replenishing ingredients, so it's not really going to set my face, it's just going to bring some life back to it. Have used this before and really like it. It does have a cooling sensation to it, so this would be perfect for the gym or I think the summer. You throw this in your beach bag. Smells really good. Has my eyes sticks together. Again. Here is my final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics. And to wrap it up and summarize, I absolutely love the eyes. The eyelashes, the eyeshadow palette, that glitter product, which I was scared about using initially, but it didn't transfer at all. Brows are good. The mascara and brow gel I really like, but we'll see throughout the day if it flakes or does anything crazy. Lips, I obviously already love. Complexion, the foundation isn't my absolute favorite. Right off the hop, that powder, absolutely amazing. If you are very dry though, it is quite matte. Just a word of warning, but it does have a beautiful smoothing effect. Highlight, I already love. The contour palette, I would consider picking up the darker one if you're my complexion, just because it is so light, but if you are very fair, probably work out well for you. There's nothing I would say was bad. There's just a few things I didn't care for as much as others, and a few products that I was really blown away by. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other one brand tutorials you'd like to see from me next, and I'll go out and purchase a bunch of products for that video. Please let me know what your favorite e.l.f. products are in the comment section below so that I can go check them out. I always love knowing your guys' suggestions. I hope you could find some products that maybe you want to check out from this video, and I'll see you all in my next one.